Good night, my name is Jude, and today I'm going to talk about a topic considered very important for all of you students, daily routines and healthy habits for academic success and personal well-being. I chose this topic because we often think that having a healthy life only means exercise or eating a salad once in a while. Our healthy lifestyle go far beyond that. It include how we sleep, how we eat, how much we move during the day, or the manage your emotion. We organize your time and every how you still use technology. As students, we live in a stage where we consistently face new things. We have class, homeworks, projects, exams, family responsibility, and in many cases, work as well. For this can make you forget to take care of health. Many people believe that as long as they get good grades, everything is fine, but the reality is the health and academic performance are closely related. When your body and mind are functionally properly, we learn better, have more energy, and can face change more easily. The goal of this presentation is to explain the most important habits that every students can develop to improve their quality of life. We will also see you things habits can positively influence academic performance, physical health, and mental health. Finally, I will share a practical example of a healthy routine that can serve as guide for better organizing your day. Nutrition. The first pillar is nutrition. Many people think that eating and being nourished mean exactly the same thing, but in reality, there is an important difference between the two concepts. Eating simply consists of consuming food to satisfy hunger. Being nourished, on the other hand, means that your body receives the necessary nutrient to grow, obtain energy, repair tissues, and manage the proper functioning of our organs. In the other word, a person can eat a lot, but if the food they consume does not provide the right nutrients, they may be malnourished. Your body needs different types of nutrients to function properly. The first are macronutrients, which are those that the body requires in large quantity. Carbohydrates are the many sources of energy. They are found in foods such as rice, pasta, tortillas, bread, oats, and fruits. They are especially important for students because the brain uses glucose as its primary fuel during intellectual activities. Proteins help build our repair muscles, organs, skin, and another tissues. We can find them in foods such as chicken, fish, meat, eggs, milk, cheese, yogurt, beans, and lentils. Fats are also necessary, although they often get a bad rap. Healthy fats help the brain function, protect organs, and allow the body to absorb some vitamin. We can get the from foods such avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fish. In addition to macronutrients, there are micronutrients, which include vitamins and minerals, all needed in small amounts. They are essential for strengthening the immune system, produce energy, and maintain the proper functionality of the body. Fruits and vegetables are excellent source of the nutrients. A balanced diet means consuming a variety of foods from all food groups in appropriate amounts. It's not about complete eliminate foods we like, but about maintaining a balance. For example, a healthy meal usually include vegetables, fruits, protein, whole grains, and food as the main beverage. Breakfast also play a very important role. After several hours of sleep, the body needs to recreate energy to start today. A balanced breakfast improves concentration, memory, and performance during class. Conversely, skipping breakfast can lead to fatigue, difficult concentration, and decreased academic performance. Hydration. The second pillar is hydration. Water makes up approximately 60% of the human body and participates in vital and bodily functions. It helps transport nutrients, regulate body temperature, eliminate waste, and maintain the proper functionality of the brain and muscle. We often wait until we are thirsty to drink water, but thirst is already a sign that the body is beginning to dehydrate. Even meal dehydration can use reduce fatigue, decrease concentration, and reduce physical and mental performance. The amount of water a person needs depends on factors such as climate and level of physical activity. Or as specialists recommend consuming around 2 liters water for a day for the average adult. Adherence that amount occur to individual needs. It's important to remember that sugar drinks and sodas are not a subtitle for water. Although they provide fluids, they also contain large amount of sugar and calories which in consume frequently can negatively affect your health. Physical exercise, the third pillar is exercise. Your body are designed to move, or many people spend a large part of the third day sitting in front of a computer, phone, or desk. Regular physical activity of numbers benefits. Physical it strengthens muscle and bones. Improve cardiovascular health, help maintain a healthy weight, and reduce the risk of disease such as diabetes and hypertension. Stress. The fifth pillar is stress management. Stress is a natural bodily response to situation we perceive as with chains or that sting. In small amounts, it can be helpful because it keeps you alert and motivated to achieve your goals. However, when stress becomes constant, it can have negative effects on both physical and mental health. Among the main causes of stress in students are the accumulation of assignments, exams, lack of time, personal worries, and pressure to get good grades. Its consequence can include difficult concentration, irritable headaches, sleep problems, anxiety, and decreased academic performance. There are different stages of for many stress. One of the most important is planning your time in advance. Other helpful strategies include exercise, getting enough sleep, practicing breathing techniques, taking short breaks while studying, and maintain open communication with family, friends, or teachers when difficult hours. After learning about the six pillars of health lifestyles, I'd like to share personal experience that demonstrate how these habits can transform a person's life when applied consistently. Over the past few years, I have been very interested in learning about nutrition, exercise, organization, and healthy habits. Little by little, I began applying this knowledge to my own life and also started sharing it with people close to me. I realized that many people want to change, but most don't file for lack of motivation, but rather because they don't know how to start or believe they have to change their entire life overnight. Over time, several people began asking me for advice. Some wanted to lose weight, of others wanted more energy, and still others simply wanted to feel better physically and mentally. Instead of recommending extreme diets or very difficult routines, I always try to move it that they understand that a healthy lifestyle it's built to small daily habits. One of the cases that impacted me the most was that someone very close to me when she decided to change her lifestyle. She we healed approximately 120 kilograms, 265 pounds. At the first, we was demonstrated because he had tried to lose will several times and always gave up after 3 weeks. He thought needed to stop eating everything he liked or spend hours at the gym every day, which made any attempt seem too difficult. The first thing we did was change his mindset. I explained that the main goal was the lose a lot waiting quickly, but the will habits we could maintain for the rest of the life. Before changing its diet, we analyzed what a typical day was like for him. He generally woke up late, almost never at breakfast, drink soda several times a day, frequently at fast food, and at dinner very late. He also spent many hours sitting dues and did any physical activity. He did have set times for sleeping or for his daily activity eaters. Instead of changing everything at once, we started with small steps. As we can see, all the pillars we discussed early work together did, providing energy, hydration, improves body function, exercise gains both body and mind. Good mental health allows you do better faith change, stress management, help you make better decisions. Proper organization make it easier to maintain all these habits long term. This case demonstrate that change your lifestyle is indeed possible. It don't happen every night, but with discipline, patience, and consistency, the resulted gradual upper and ultimate improve not only physical health but also over quality of life. Tips and conclusion. We've reached the final part of the presentation. Over the past few minutes, we've discussed the importance of developing a healthy lifestyle and how small changes in your routine can produce significant results over time. At the beginning, we analyze why this topic is so important for students. We saw that many people currently face problems such as poor diet, lack of physical activity, excessive screen time, constant stress, insufficient rest, and poor time management. Although these situations are very common, we also learn that they can be prevented and improved by adopting healthy habits. Next, we explored the six pillars that are considered fundamental for maintaining a good balance between physical health, mental health, and academic performance. The first pillar was nutrition. We learned that eating is not the same as nourishing your cells. Your body's need protein, carbohydrates, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals to function properly. A balanced diet provides you with the energy necessary to study, work, and carry your daily activities. We also that it not about giving up the foods we love, but about learning to maintain a balance and make better changes at every meal. The second pillar was hydration. Allowed we often keep the importance the derivatives. Water is involved in almost all of body functional. Stalling will hydrates, improves concentration, with brain function, regulates body temperature, and promotes better physical and mental performance. The filler was physical exercise. We discovered that regular physical activity not only strengthens muscle and the heart, but also improves your mood, release stress, and increase concentration. You don't need to be an athlete to reap these benefits. Walking, cycling, playing sport, or doing a simple routine at home can be injustice starting. The first pillar was mental health, which is done that taking care of the minds is as important as talking or your bodies. We learning that feeling stress and times is completely normal, especially during exams or when we have many responsibilities. However, we also the constant stress can affect your health and academic performance. That why it's important to learn to organize your time, rates adequately, and find activity that help you relax. Finally, we analyze productivity and organization. Being productive due to many working tireless all day. It means using times wisely, setting spirits, and creating habits that allows you to fulfill our responsibility with sacrifice your health. In the private section, I share personal experience that considered very magnificent. I was able to support and motivate some close to my during their habit changing process. That experience helped me understand no transformation happens overnight. What truly produces result is consistency. This person improved their diet, started exercise, better organized their time, and managed to reduce the approximately 120 to 100 kilograms. But the most important change was the ring their confidence improving their health and begin to enjoy their daily life much more. After everything we be seen, I'd like to share some that any students can start applying today. The first tip is the sleep between 7 and 9 hours every night. Rest allows the body and brains to recover and face a new day. The second tip is to maintain a balanced diet. It's not necessary to follow extreme diets. The second tip is the maintain a balanced diet. It's not necessary to follow streams that simply increase your consumption or fruits, vegetable, good quality protein, and water, while gradually reducing ultra processed food and sugar drinks. The third tip is the engage in regular physical activity. Even 20 minutes walk a day can significantly improve your health. The fourth tip is the still we hydrate. We often mistake thyroid for dehydration. Carrying a water bottle can become a simple yet highly benefits habit. The fifth tip is the organize your daily activities. Creating the leads or using calendar help reduce stress and prevents you from leaving everything until the last minute. In else recommend limit the time you spend using your cell phone and social media. Technology is an excellent tool when used responsibly, but in can also become a major distraction if you don't set limits. Another important tip is the patent with yourself. Many people abandon their goals because the expect immense result. Our healthy habits work as long-term investment. Every small decision you make today will have a positive effect on your future. Personally, preparing this presentation allowed me to reflect on my health habits. I realized that there are always aspects we can improve, that health does depend on a single action, but on all the decisions we make daily. I also confirmed something: learning from helping others. Motivation can be the starting point, but discipline and consistency are what truly produce large change. Saying, well, some transforms their life strengths to new habits was an experience that reigns. My interest in continuing to learn about this topic and sharing with those are me. If each of starts making small changes such as drinks water, sleep better, walking a few minutes a day, or planning your activity. Over time, these small habits can become significant results. Finally, I'd like to leave you with thought. Many people wait for the perfect moment to start taking care of their wealth. They wait only next Monday, next month, or the beginning of next year. Over the best time to start is always today. We don't need it to change your entire life overnight. It's enough to improve on one habit, maintain it for a sufficient amount of time, and incorporate the next one. Let me remember that healthy life is about streaming for perfection. It's about constantly making better choices. Taking care of bodies products your mental health, and building habits that allows you to live with more energy, will begin and balance. I hope the information today has been helpful, that the motivation you make small positivity change in your daily life. If after this presentation at least one person decide to start talking better, caring of third hill, then I feel the goal for this presentation has been achieved. Thank you very much for your attention. It has been a pleasure sharing this topic with you.